Nancy Hayes. Yes, I do. North Stafford. I came here from somewhere else. Uh, Recently, I came here from Lynchburg, Virginia. I grew up all over the world, basically. My father moved us around a lot with his job. So it's different. We live mostly in either on islands or deserts. So it's colder, more seasons. Uh, because you're so close to DC, when we first moved here, I was expecting more um, city. And you get about 10-15 minutes off of 95 and you're back with farm fields and pickup trucks and tractors, sharing the road with tractors. It's just not something you expect being this close to DC. I do, because you get the taste. You can have your rural, you can have your acreage and not be right on top of your neighbors. But you can get in your car and within an hour be at the theater or be at a museum or be anywhere. Whereas a lot of other places in the country, to get that, you're 4 hours from the closest grocery store. You don't have that here. You have like the best of both worlds. The history. A lot of times the history is a few short tales. This famous guy found this place, and here are the few little stories that happen here. Here you have the Revolutionary War, you have the Civil War, and then you have all these people who made this country and did wondrous things, and you just have to look. I think it might blow his mind. It's not his hometown, I don't think, and what it was when he was here. I think he'd be a little impressed at a lot of the stuff that remains, what was here, was preserved and kept. But then so much has changed. It's not the same country he envisioned. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know, but who knows what he was thinking when he envisioned the U.S. I the kids had that pick your favorite president, and they were all picking like all these presidents most current. And I had to come back to, I think I would have picked George Washington. And when it came to mind, is he was a soldier first, and he fought his battles with his men. Whereas a lot of our presidents send their men into the field and sit in their nice air-conditioned, heated office and make their orders from the comfort and security of protection of their own office. He didn't have that. He wasn't secure. He knew what the people were feeling and fighting for. And then to be given that choice, president or king, how many people can you say would turn down being a king and say, no, that's not what I was fighting for. I'm going to take being president and I'm going to limit it. And I can't imagine many people saying, I'm going to take the lesser of the two. Uh, just learn a little something. We like to take our kids out to they probably know more about Fredericksburg and Stafford than most kids around here, mainly because we do take them on the different parks and hikes around here. And maybe they'll learn something a little bit about George Washington, or maybe they'll just get a respect for what it is. A lot of times it's not all about learning something. Sometimes it's just by gaining that respect for what was here before you. Oh yeah, we've taken them to the Stafford County Civil War Park down in Brook. We've taken them.
What did they like about that spot?
They could go run. They like the hiking. We They didn't like the standing there and letting mom and dad read the little placards, but they liked the hiking. Every time you tear down I know it's completely counteractive to what I do for a living, but every time you take away a farm and put up another housing development, you're losing that part of the history of what the area was. So I know you can't preserve everything, but it'd be nice not to turn everything into a housing development with strip malls.